The time is just gone, 19 minutes past 9, as we continue with the broadcast this morning right here on Salam Media on News and Views. And we know there are a number of events that are taking place this week. And once again, in support of the people of Palestine, the Palestinian cause, and with the situation in a very, very dire situation as we speak right now, we need to continue. We need to keep up the pressure. We need to continue mobilizing on our side as communities on a local level. And some of the events that are taking place this weekend is there is one which is Pedal for Palestine, a tournament that is taking place in Cordoba on the 17th. And this will be with males and females. And this is in support of the Palestinian cause. There are a number of other events taking place. All eyes on Rafah. There's a Paint for Peace campaign that is taking place on the 18th in Amarensha. But one that we want to talk about right now is the Palestine Solidarity March, standing up for humanity and for the freedom of Palestine, taking place on the 17th of February, which is tomorrow on Saturday, in conjunction with the local Muslim community in Rustenburg and also the ANC in Rustenburg. We've got two guests with us this morning, and we've got the Rustenburg Zinniaville businessman and community activist. We've got Faried Saloojee, who is with us, and also with the ANC Rustenburg LET Media and Communications, head chairperson of the Kebareng Bogopane branch in the Rustenburg sub-region. We're talking with Terry Bogopane. So to both of you, to Faried Saloojee and Terry, Assalamu alaikum, and welcome to the broadcast this morning.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Yes, Farid, Salam Media will be very much a part of this event that is taking place, and we are honored to be part and parcel. We will be providing extensive coverage to this event. But looking at your part of the world, and again, we've seen it right across the entire country. We've seen events taking place. We've seen marches taking place. We've seen people talking about it. We need to continue. We must maintain the pressure, and I suppose looking at it from your side in Rustenburg, this is exactly what you intend doing.
Gee, Alhamdulillah, that's exactly what we intend doing. So, on general, the march is going to be a peaceful one, respecting each other's rights. It is planned and organized by a number of organizations, civic and religious groups, such as the Rustenburg ANC, LET, Muslim Community, Passion to Care, SACP, COSATU, and SENCO. We want to bring communities together with the same goal to end the ceasefire and the mass killings in Gaza and the freedom of Palestine. Chants for freedom and posters on Palestine will be part of this peaceful march. After many weeks of planning and strategizing, it has finally materialized. I would also like to thank each and every member of our community and committee of Rustenburg that has helped in every way possible to make this memorable march to be a great success, inshallah, with everyone's du'as.
Well, inshallah, it certainly will be a success because people have embraced the Palestinian cause wholeheartedly. And just to bring Terry into the discussion, now, Terry, we know that the government, the ANC government, has made a huge impact, not only in South Africa, but right across the entire world. The eyes of the world has been on South Africa being the first and the only country in this world to take drastic action by taking the case to the ICJ, and the government has been supported, and I'm sure on a local level, on a branch level, from the ANC, there is that equal passion, that desire, that enthusiasm to stand with the Palestinian cause, and also at the same time to highlight to your local constituencies what is actually taking place, the genocide, the brutality, the catastrophe that is unfolding in Palestine.
Quite true indeed. As the ANC in the Rustenburg sub-region, we are in support of this march and very much in support of our government action in terms of raising awareness of the massacre that is happening in Palestine and the human rights violations by the Israeli government. So indeed, this march come in the wake of the global day of action on the 17th. And as the ANC, we have been always adamant that the peace in Palestine, the peace in the Gaza Strip, is very much important, and the freedom of the Palestinians is key to our struggle as the ANC of emancipation of human beings.
Terry, just staying with you, and I'm sure you've had many a discussion with your constituency, with the ANC branch, with the people that are membership or that that fall part and parcel of the membership of the ANC local branch. And just in these discussions, I'm sure the last few months, the issue of Palestine must have featured very, very prominently. What are people on the ground saying? What is your membership saying with what is unfolding?
Fear is very concerned about what is happening in Palestine. They understand also that this is what we have gone through as South Africa, and leading to our independence, leading to the end of apartheid. They understand those struggles that the people of Palestine are going through. Therefore, it is a principle that we have that the people of Palestine need to be free, and all the killings needs to stop. There must be ceasefire, and there must be a solution which all the Palestinians will live in harmony and peace.
Yes, and also Farid, what is important, and I know you mentioned a number of organizations that have partnered together with yourselves for this event, and I'm
Yes.
sure that there is an equal concern from all the partners, and this is the reason why so many organizations have actually come together to pull this event off.
Yes, that is correct. So our main purpose is to show solidarity and support for the Palestinians in their struggle for freedom. It is also to unite our people from different cultures, backgrounds, and religions to stand together as one in our quest to end the merciless and mass killings of innocent civilians, infants, young children, the sick, and the elderly in Palestine. We also want to expose and highlight the state of Israel's open and flagrant violation of international law, who continue to bomb and massacre thousands of lives. We would like to highlight South Africa's struggle against apartheid and the ANC's role, in particular, to achieve freedom for all. We demand an immediate ceasefire in Gaza and to put an end to this inhumane and cruel acts of aggression by the Israeli state on the people of Gaza. We stand for peace, freedom, and justice.
Yes, and also Terry, when I'm looking at the poster and the poster speaks about stand up for humanity and a free Palestine, and Palestine is not a religious issue as many still think it is. It is not about Palestinian Arabs versus Jewish Israel. This is a cause for humanity because this is something that has been embraced by millions right across the entire world, particularly people on the ground that stand up for freedom, that stand up for justice, that stand up against oppression, and also looking at the Palestinian cause in itself, how Palestinians have reacted to South Africa, how appreciative they are of South Africa. They've been very, very thankful. Even when the ICJ case was presented, we've seen South Africa even in Palestine, in the West Bank, Mandela Square, the South African flag flying alongside the Palestinian flag as well. And this is how much people have looked up to South Africa for taking up this cause, a country that is on the African continent where many countries right across the entire world that speak about democracy, that preach democracy, they were unable to achieve, unable to do what South Africa is doing. And an event like this that will be taking place tomorrow again reinforces how passionate and how strong South Africa feels about abuse of basic human rights that the Palestinians have been suffering for the last 75 years.
Quite correct, Mr. Wari. The humanitarian situation in Gaza is very dire, and we cannot wait as the ANC. We cannot be on the sidelines when more than 28,000 Palestinians have been killed and 68,000 have been injured since the start of the conflict. So it would be very much irresponsible of us to just be on the sideline and not put our voice forward and not mobilize the international community to do the right thing by Palestine. So indeed, it is something that we have been very much vocal about as the ANC, and will continue to mobilize international community and use everything at our disposal to ensure that there is awareness, international community take action insofar as this issue is concerned.
Farid, just talking about mobilization, and you are in the process, obviously, of mobilizing the various communities for tomorrow's event. And just take us through, how this has gone and what can we expect tomorrow.
So, inshallah, tomorrow the march will be taking place at the Zinniaville complex, about the taxi rank in Rustenburg, starting from the taxi rank at 1:30 p.m. and will be leading the procession to the Ben Murray Hall this Saturday, tomorrow, and a public lecture will be taking place at the Ben Murray Hall after the march. We request one and all to come out in their numbers, especially the youth, the young and the old. And we do also request people to bring a few items worth tomorrow. So we request people to bring their hearts and their souls worth, and they must bring their family, their friends, and their children. Since the weather will be a bit hot, we request everyone to keep hydrated. Keep your hats on, bring your umbrellas with, and not forgetting to wear your Palestine regalia. And come with your placards of Palestine. The hype and the buzz is on already in Rustenburg as we speak. We want the young to come in, the old, come with your cars, come in a convoy, and show your full support for Palestine. It's a once in a lifetime opportunity to join this march and stand for what is right and stand for Palestine. Inshallah.
Yes, inshallah. And also, Terry, we know that this event is actually supported from right at the top, from the ANC, from the leadership within the ANC, right to branch level as well. And just looking at mobilizing on your side and mobilizing the forces on the ground towards making sure that this event is extremely well attended, people come out in their numbers and support this event fully.
Forces will be on the ground. The ANC, the SACP, COSATU, the Young Communist League, the ANC Youth League, the ANC Women's League, all have been mobilized, and they will form part of this march. Yes, thank you.
Well, that's going to be wonderful. Just Farid, is there anything else you wish to add? What can be expected at the speaking engagements itself?
So, with regard to the speakers that will be at the march, we have a lineup of prominent keynote speakers from far and wide, such as Sheikh Abdul Khalek Ali from Uksa, Cape Town. We also have Brother Inayat Wadi, yourself, that will be there from Salam Media. We're also going to have CDE Brother Bassam, the Deputy Ambassador of Palestine, and some prominent speakers from the ANC side. We also have a great team that Salam Media radio station will also be joining us, inshallah.
Well, inshallah, looking forward to a wonderful event. Just final thoughts, Terry, in terms of appealing to the audience and appealing to the people to attend.
Indeed, we appeal to all the Salam Media listeners, to the Rustenburg community, to all the progressive forces to join in solidarity the march for Palestine. We request all of you to make sure that your voices are heard on this journey that we are taking.
Well, we're looking forward to a huge success, Farid. Final thoughts from you.
Uh, Gee, we encourage the youth to participate and be involved in this historic march and to show their support for Palestine. And we want to thank Salam Media and yourself, Brother Inayat, for hosting us here today. And we stand for Al Quds with our hearts and with our souls. Come out in your numbers, people. Come out and show your support for Palestine. Free, free Palestine.
Free Palestine. Jazakallah khairan so much for that, Faried Saloojee and Terry
Okay.
Bogopane as well. Looking forward to meeting up with yourselves and the Rustenburg community by tomorrow, inshallah. And yes,
Inshallah.
we will continue promoting the event. And just a reminder to our listeners, our viewers, and if you are even close proximity to the Rustenburg region, the ANC Rustenburg, and together with LET, the Muslim community, the Palestine Solidarity March, Stand Up for Humanity, Free Palestine, taking place tomorrow, the 17th of February, 2024. Come out in your numbers, starting at 1:30 p.m. tomorrow afternoon. To both of you, Farid, and to Terry, we appreciate your time. We thank you for taking time out this morning with us right here on Salam Media. All the best to you.
Jazakallah. Thank you very much, Brother Inayat. We appreciate it. Jazakallah.
Faried Saloojee and Terry Bogopane with us this morning. And with that, we're going to go for a break. Next up, we're going to be joined by author Wahida Ismail. We're doing a book review, Hayati.